Panharmonicon presents a podcast.
Hey,
Where are you?
Sharon took my legs.
She took my leg. Oh, Joseph. Just hold on.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to another episode of Panharmonicon Studios presents
A podcast.
I am Damon, one of your co-hosts.
I'm sorry, I thought you were doing like a.
I just said
was
howdy.
doing a spider.
Oh, I heard a little. I knew you were doing a spider, but then I thought you were doing like some kind of like
Just saying howdy,
tombstone,
folks.
like Wild West sort of accent, and then I messed up.
Everyone went in a different way.
Yeah.
Everyone's so endlessly creative, and this is where we're at.
Everyone's so creative.
This is Andrew, I think, is where we're at.
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah, this is fair. Yeah, this is fair.
Oh, yeah. So, episode 41. Woo. If you guys can, we're getting so close to 52. But before we get there, if you guys can subscribe for us if you enjoy what you've been listening to. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't, don't, it's okay. But if you have subscribed, hit that notification bell for us. It'll let you know when we drop all the hotness. And speaking of hotness, if you enjoy what you've been listening to, give us a thumbs up. If not, you can always thumbs down. It's okay. And if you have, and if you didn't, drop a comment. Let us know what movies you'd like to add to the movie club. And we'll be able to discuss them with you going forward. I'm really interested in seeing what you guys, because we all watch movies, I'm assuming. So, and there are so many movies. There are movies dropping every month I've never even heard of. So, let us know what movies you'd like us to go over, and we'll try our best to go over them, provided they are available. Don't be like a Russian copy of like Lethal Weapon 1 or something like that. Spotify peeps, if you can give us a rating of 1 through 5 after you're done listening to us, and if you can give us a follow, as well as drop a comment yourself, letting us know what you'd like us to listen to, we'd be greatly appreciative. We appreciate anything that you guys throw our way. Last episode, we tackled the movie Gus, which was suggested to us by one of our good friends, Jason. And if you want to know what we thought about Gus, watch last week's episode. As for this week, we're going to be going over a suggestion from Andrew. It is one that you guys have heard multiple episodes now. We finally got to it. And if you can't tell by the title, it is Ice Spiders. But before we get into that, as we always do.
How are you doing?
How are we doing? Me, you know what? I'm doing pretty good. Not too much to go over. The winter makes it very hard to want to like do stuff, even though it hasn't been like super blustery, wintry winter. It gets dark quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's dark before you wake up, dark before you get out.
the grays feel different.
Grays, that seasonal depression I get because it just doesn't feel like there's enough sunshine to make you happy. But that's not saying that we're not happy.
No,
I'm just saying that it's just a slower month, and I haven't done very much. Mm-hmm. But how have you gentlemen been?
not bad. Not much is new. I am curious though. Like, I don't know if I talked about this in a previous episode, but man, I gotta say, Smart Pop White Cheddar Popcorn is one of the most dangerous creations known to man.
It is
I would agree.
good.
Yeah. There was a deal at Kroger where they were doing buy two get three free.
You're just giving them away, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
what?
Yeah, and it wasn't only even just Smart Pop, dude. It was other brands like Doritos, like all Cheetos, like those
Frito-Lay?
brands. Yeah.
The outlaw snacks at all?
That did not get covered. I did not grab that. But yeah, it was like buy two get three free.
That's
Like,
bizarre.
insane, dude, insane. And I unfortunately.
Got 5 packs?
Got 10, maybe?
Well, not only that, but it's like I was consuming them within a day. Like I would eat half a bag.
Yeah.
And like
That happens.
there's just something about throwing them down your gullet. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Just
then
a fist.
Yeah, dude. Well, I don't really do because I feel like I can't open my mouth wide enough to be like fit as much popcorn at once as I would like to. Mm-hmm. But then it's not even. I would say these. It's my thumb. it's everything but my pinky, and I'm in there and I'm fishing, dude. I'm
the
fishing
claw
breasts.
method.
Yeah, man. And I'm
the
just crunch,
claw.
crunch. Dude, watching these movies, watching Gus,
Whoa.
Dude, I was.
The thing about like smart pop that has to be recognized is that, with the exception of like the Flamin' Hot, they know they've not had to like make new flavors.
Yeah.
Because they know like what they
We
made
got
was
it.
good.
Yeah. Wow.
It was perfect, dude. It's just
One and
it's
done.
insane, man. It's insane, and I'll go catatonic, and like I'll just snap two after a while, and I'm like, that's half the bag. Close it up. Next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock at night. I know what I'm doing.
Finishing that bag.
That bag. How you doing?
Doing good. I put up some blinds, or so I guess some curtains, because curtains are the big things. Drapes, even, whatever you call them. So try to get some thermal guys, because our living room is, I think, the coldest room in our house, just because it's kind of like, I don't know what open concept even means, but like open ceiling. It's not like a full wall to separate rooms.
Yeah.
So I think like that gets a little bit, or I noticed the cold, I guess, is the only thing that needs to be stated. So put up the whole thing. Not necessarily even. Tried our best.
It looks fine. I didn't think it looked uneven.
Well, thank you. That's appreciated. I think it's the left two are where they need to be, and then the far right one is a little bit off. But it's a bar, so it'll sit there, and it'll hopefully do the thing that we want it to do. So,
is there a difference between curtains and drapes?
Maybe a thickness. I think like curtains might be thicker, where drapes are like the more
fabric-y.
or like more like I was saying gossamer, but I don't know if that's even a word. Like the like more see-through stuff. Like it's like lets a lot more light in. Is my guess.
I was gonna say, because if it's thickness, like how do you confirm? Like who would ever look at them and then be like, oh, you said those are curtains. I'm sorry, I got confused because there's actually
Those are drapes,
Like I measured
actually.
the thickness and it was
The Home and Garden.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Or
you think
The
like
magazine people will come in and
Best
be
in
like,
Show.
excuse me, sir. Okay, so
Sears
curtains
catalog.
use lighter fabrics.
oh,
And drapes use heavy lined fabrics like velvet or silk.
so I was
like,
right,
basically
but
the same-
reversed.
yeah,
I was right,
yeah.
but wrong. Hey, look at that. Good to know.
Looks like drapes are more used for insulation.
So hopefully I got what I needed, because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think to your point about letting, well, you said you got to reverse, but like letting more light in, I would imagine with like lighter fabric, like would allow light to penetrate easier and
Yeah.
also
But it wouldn't keep
less
the
for
heat
insulation.
back
Yeah,
in.
right. But
Yeah,
like, yes, I mean, it's
or
like,
keep
it also
the
wouldn't
cold
do-
on the windows.
So if you
drapes
got
would
like some
definitely do that.
some crepes,
Ooh,
like some curtain drapes
yeah.
man.
that could let the light in, but
made out of the same thing that crepes are made out of.
well, crepes wouldn't let light in though.
Also, I
I
feel
mean,
like that
they
would
get
fall
if you're
apart.
kind of
but
porous.
they don't get.
But then are they crepes?
But then
What
you
is a
just
crepe?
probably want to eat the crepes.
Well, crepes are a
Like
very thin
thin
pancake.
pancakes.
I just watched Talladega Nights yesterday too. It's a little palate cleanser after
I gotta do
Gus.
that movie too one day.
But
Damn, what's some crepes?
yeah,
Had some when we were in Japan last. They were pretty good.
nice.
And on to our little
Mini
mini
game.
game.
Yeah.
Little mini
Little
game
puzzler.
here. It's a little teaser of the brain. And audience, I want you to be questioning this as well when I ask the question.
Ooh.
So we do our thing where I pull a poorly described movie description from the subreddit of the similar name. Ask the boys here what they think that movie might be. Can they figure it out? Last week, dominated. Didn't even get the full question out before Andrew picked up on it. This week, we will have to see.
We have our 5-minute timer.
5 minutes
Yeah, we
are
do.
up. Audience, you got 5 minutes as well. Humans are being used as an energy source, while a comforting lie keeps everyone complacent. So they continue serving as fuel. A worker rejects the illusion and joins a small crew fighting the enemy aboard a vessel led by a hardened fighter.
This is
He becomes the one capable of defeating the threat.
flubber.
Obviously, I mean, back to
Timer
back.
starts now.
So I guess the herring is the Matrix, right?
Yeah,
That's
I feel
what
like
it's
it has
supposed
to
to
be.
be,
the
yeah.
Matrix. Yeah.
Is it the Matrix?
Well, I'm saying like they're
Right,
skewing
but
it.
it's not.
It is, but it isn't. Like Get Out.
But there are
the
other
Titanic
things
was-
where humans are the energy source.
It's true. But do I know them? No. So all I got is the Matrix.
See, this isn't a Flubber episode.
Nope.
Okay.
I have a very niche set of movies that I know.
Can we get it again? Get
Yep.
it again.
Humans are being used as an energy source, while a comforting lie keeps everyone complacent, so they continue serving as fuel. A worker rejects the illusion and joins a small crew fighting the enemy aboard a vessel led by a hardened fighter. He becomes the one capable of defeating the threat.
Is it Wally?
It's not Wally.
It's being used as an energy source. Time period.
1970s.
Whoa.
Planet of the Apes.
Not Planet of the Apes.
That was probably a dumb guess.
I was guessing Flubber for a lot of things, so it's
What you gonna do?
Oh.
Riley's.
This is an energy source. Humans are being used as an energy source. Star Wars.
Not Star Wars.
I thought it was like I'm thinking of like it using the whole humans being used as an energy source being played on something else.
Right. Because it's the 70s too, so it's like a vampire movie maybe in the 70s.
Oh, well, he boards a vessel.
Oh, sure.
Then he boards a vessel, then becomes the only thing. He rejects the illusion. Oh boy.
Remember, you have
2.5
lifelines.
minutes.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
We have life.
We have lifelines. Well, you got two because you asked
The time period, yeah.
I guess genre.
thriller / horror. Yeah, just those two.
Okay. Because Night of the Living Dead is not the 70s, right? That's
60s, I think.
yeah.
The original was.
The original.
Yeah.
I think that's the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shoot, dude.
Yeah, I think we have a minute left.
I have a minute 50,
Oh,
48.
all right, never mind.
On mine, yeah.
We started at different times.
I think he started like after I finished the question. I think
Yeah.
he started before it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's one lifeline left.
Mm-hmm.
One lifeline left.
What is the? I don't know if that's the 70s. It's the what's the one where it's like I'm doing my part. It's like
Starship Troopers.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 90s.
Oh, that's 90s. Nah.
Oh, man. They're all the same. Oh shoot, dude. Spaceballs?
No, not Spaceballs.
Well, that's not a horror.
That's not. I don't even know why. Now I'm like, that was
It's
way,
just-
damn, dude.
it's
I
just
forgot you
throw
even
stuff.
said the horror aspect.
I will say that they.
Oh, Space Odyssey? 2001: A Space Odyssey?
It's not 2001: Space Odyssey. I will say that there is for a. Actually, no, I can't say there is
70s?
a.
Oh damn! I don't know.
There is a potential, real life, true crime case connected to this movie.
From that same time period, or
Connected to the movie itself.
whoa.
What? Oh shit. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Nope. No, I don't know. I'm just saying stuff, man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
like
thrown
panicking.
out.
15 seconds. Oh. No. Say something, please.
I'm choking.
Oh.
Is that it?
Time.
Best time.
Jaws.
Whoa. So you were kind of right about the life source thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Can I hear it one more time?
Oh. Humans are being used as an energy source. while a comforting lie keeps everyone complacent. So they continue serving as fuel.
Damn.
The worker rejects the illusion and joins a small crew fighting an enemy aboard a vessel led by a hardened fighter. He becomes the one capable of defeating the threat.
They needed a bigger boat.
It's interesting because when I first read it, and I only read the first half of it before getting to the rest of it, I thought it was a Clockwork Orange.
Oh, sure.
But then it continued on, and I was like, I can see why people might. Like, I can see why The Matrix comes up as like the first. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Good
dang,
find.
yeah.
That was a Titanic all over again.
Oh, yeah.
That one was good.
That one was tough. And now, our feature presentation.
Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies and get ourselves a snack.
Oh, yeah. What snack are you getting?
I don't really have a go-to snack for the movie theater. If I did, though, it would either be popcorn or maybe like some like Lifesavers gummies.
Ooh.
Yeah. What about you?
I feel like Milk Duds are kind of the only thing that's coming to my mind, but that's a very like an internally loud snack. Because like I feel like you're
Like crunching, man.
yeah, it's like
I think that's why I don't eat food really all that much.
Yeah.
Milk Duds are crunchy? I'm
well,
sorry.
not crunchy, but like there's a
that
like
chewy,
pulsing
you're really working at it. It's like
Yeah.
like chewing gum.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
that's
kind
the
of
kind
the
of
same thing.
Whoopers. Whoopers got that like crunchiness. The Whoppers.
The like the malted milk
malted
balls.
milk balls?
Yeah, I think they're Whoppers.
Oh,
Whoppers.
I think I'll do like I'm like usually like a Sour Patch Kids. I'm kind of like
Sure.
a little gummy or like some popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually contraband popcorn from outside of the theater.
Wow.
Yeah, like a little Chicago twist.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's what's that? Cheese caramel,
Mm-hmm.
Chicago style.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so can't tell off of that.
How many Panharmonicons do you get? Chicago style popcorn, dame. Huh?
I mean, I'm not the
good
biggest
carrots.
fan of like I like caramel corn and I like cheese. Usually, I'm not a big fan of like them combined. Like whenever you get those like Christmas tins, they got the three. I keep them separated.
You got
It's a Halloween tin.
It's
but-
Halloween tin. Popcorn is like
Halloween Town.
that's like a forever food. It
Yeah.
feels like as soon as they figured out popcorn
Yeah.
back in the ancient times, they were
69.
like,
Yeah.
"Yep, we got it." But speaking of popcorn, get your popcorn ready, folks, as we go over Andrew's most requested movie of all time. Actually, I shouldn't say that because his most requested was Hotel.
Oh, Grand
Grand
Budapest
Budapest
Hotel.
Hotel. But his second most requested movie of all time is Ice Spiders,
Okay.
a movie released straight to Sci-Fi.
Yep. Made for TV,
Made
folks.
for TV, released
shows.
on June 9th, 2007. It
Wow.
has no box office, obviously, because it was made for television.
Yeah.
It has an 18% rating on Rotten Tomatoes,
Let's go.
and a 3.2 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
Okay.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
they liked it a little bit more over there. Budget of $2 million.
Wow.
Which I think is crazy. You almost want to say I can see it, but I also think that might be too much.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so because the movie was released as a cable TV movie, I will forgo actual good movies that had theatrical releases. Instead, I will do movies based off or that debuted on cable TV at the same time.
Okay.
So, movies that you could have been watching instead of Ice Spiders are Harpies, Grizzly Rage, Girl Positive,
What?
Girl, Positive, and Child Chainsmoker, which was a documentary about a 13-year-old who had been smoking since he was 8 years old, and at the time of the documentary was smoking up to 30 cigarettes a day.
Dang. That's crazy.
Whoa.
That's a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of cigarettes. Yeah, I kind of did that one instead of Ice Spiders, but then we wouldn't have gotten Ice Spiders. So
Or girl positive. That could have been. That
girl
sounds
positive could. I don't know. Grizzly Rage sounded interesting.
Yeah.
It's so apparently like it's another one of these type of movies where
Mm-hmm.
like they like some people killed some grizzly cubs, and now they got to deal with the mother like trying to
Okay.
kill them throughout the movie.
good. Mickey 17. Whoa.
So
Wait. What? Oh,
Just 'cause of
yeah,
the-
that's right. I know. Yeah. Forgot for those little things. Those things are gross.
yeah, like little grub.
Yeah,
slug.
dude, they just kept getting worse too. Like it was like you're already gross. You got grosser.
They look like the things that they eat, that Timon and Pumbaa were eating.
Oh, yeah. Just big fat slugs.
So the movie is about military. Okay, so they're spiders that were created by science / the military / the government that have grown really big and have gotten out of their containment atop a ski resort, a mountain that has a ski resort on it, and all of our characters have to deal with this threat. That's it.
Yep.
I wanted to.
No, that's it.
I wanted to say more to there, but there's no like B plot or
No.
anything. It's just they deal with 6 big spiders
Which felt to me like there were more than 6 spiders.
every time.
I-
I was
yeah.
like, sometimes I was like, when they finally said how many there's supposed to be, I was like, I have seen at least 15 to 20 different spiders.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me there are only 6 of these spiders.
Yep.
And he's already killed one at this point. So
Yeah.
you cannot tell me that.
Yes.
And had the opportunity to kill another one, but then just didn't run it over, and then instead just drove back. Like when him and Ranger Rick,
When you were talking about,
and then they got attacked. So
Speaking of Ranger Rick, I did that thing I told you like a few episodes. Well, this is back like during our Halloween time that I do of from the beginning of the movie. If you introduce to me somebody who has like a speaking part and may seem like they have any significance at all, I started to mark down, are you gonna die? Ranger Rick. So with everybody that I saw, I wrote a reason why
Ooh,
I think that
okay.
they would go and would be the first to die.
Yeah.
Okay. So once we get to the resort and our athletes get there, and then you're introduced to Dash for the first time, and Dash is coaching those people, the stewards. I was like, they're going to die, and reason being, too sexually flippant. Because they began making out.
Like the Jason like killing.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
having sex.
And I was able to check that off and was correct.
Were they being sexually flippant? At
No.
That point, though?
Well, in the beginning, because they began rolling around in the snow and kissing. Now, I'm not saying like in that moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were kissing like when you're introduced to Dash and they're skiing.
Oh no! I mean, at the beginning they were.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
like, I thought you
yes.
meant like they would be
They
dying
died
as a
because-
result of being sexually flippant.
No, I mean like the reason why, like
Oh,
within the
why you
context, like the
thought
director
they
might be
died.
like, yeah, you're just like fodder because like you're gonna like if you've ever seen spoiler alerts for the movie Cabin in the Woods, there's they really play into this like the tropes and
Yeah.
like because you are this type of character you die, like you are the promiscuous girl, and because you're a girl and you had sex before marriage, you die. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're the arrogant jock, so because you're that, you die. You made out in the snow in front of your teacher,
Yep.
you die. Ranger Rick, because he's black.
Yeah.
And I was correct. That
You were
did
correct.
happen. I did write all of the military guys were going to die, and I was wrong about that. And I did write the reason being because they are too prepared. Because they have
were
too
not
much
They
skill.
were
I mean, like,
underprepared.
in the sense of like it always
They
kind of
were only
seems like
prepared because they had guns when nobody else
Yeah,
did.
but they had the airsoft vests on or the high vis jackets.
But that's what I mean though is like a lot of times in movies when there's like a cop that has a gun, somehow they always
yeah.
end up being one of the first people killed. Like
Yeah.
the person with the most training in the device to be able
Sure.
to take somebody out dies almost instantly.
Missing all their
then
shots. While
Missing
they're-
all the
Yeah.
shots, panics, but then it's like the teenager who just happened to read a couple articles online is the one who ends up saving the day. And you're
Yeah.
like, okay, that makes sense, cool. The arrogant scientist dude. Because he's too conniving.
Yeah, obviously.
That's was a given
Yeah.
and was correct. I was sad about this one. Chad, the arrogant skier.
That's what I'm saying. You're arrogant Jocelyn. Then
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
thought.
die.
pan out.
Boy, because he really pissed me off, man. Like his attitude the entire time was just
Wild.
I wanted
Yeah.
to punch him. And then I think the other person, oh, you got Ranger Rick.
The coach at all? Well, I guess
yeah,
that was
Frank.
kind of a
I think Frank, the
yeah,
older guy.
Frank, like the
Stephen
older.
J. Cannell.
Yeah.
Who does he voice? Who does he provide a voice for? I feel like his voice was familiar, but his
I don't know what. Like I know
What are you
Stephen
talking
J.
about?
Cannell because he was the writer and like creator of shows like the A-Team and I think Miami Vice, like a bunch of those.
Are you talking about the older guy, Frank?
like Frank? That's
Okay.
Stephen J. Cannell. Like
Okay.
he's he did start acting like after he like I think even maybe while he was creating these TV shows, but like Stephen J. Cannell Productions was like pretty big for like 80s television. So as soon as I saw him, I was like, Stephen J. Cannell's in this movie? I was really hoping he wouldn't die. I'm glad he didn't die. Spoiler alert for Ice Spiders, but yeah. So I was really glad he didn't die. People I thought were going to die that didn't. I definitely thought Chad was going to die.
Yeah.
And I thought that I thought his like friend was going to not his friend. I thought that Dash's friend.
Oh,
going
like
to die.
the,
Like the surfer.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah. Like the dude with the front
Yeah.
desk we saw
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
straight from like SoCal. Yeah.
Yep. But in Utah.
Sure.
Yeah. Patrick Muldoon was also talking like that, which I thought was really weird because I was like, honest to goodness, there's something about the sound quality in this movie that kind of really made me go like a little like it felt like even though I was watching people talk that they were still dubbing it. And I think it may be because like somehow they were like zoning out all other sounds that you think would have been existing whenever people were talking. So like, it didn't sound like they were talking in the places that they were in.
Yeah.
Like, especially like if they were like outside.
Yeah, there
Or
should
shit
be
like
like
you're
wind
saying.
or like in those like very echoey corridors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
I also wrote about the military team that stars really went downhill after Chris, Claire, and everybody, or not Chris and everybody left because they looked like they were dressed like that like little movie before Resident Evil in the PS1 version.
Okay, I thought you meant just like a movie.
Not
because
the
it's-
Resident Evil movie itself. But
Okay, perfect. Because like when you said that, like that's what I was thinking. Is like they dress like they're from the Stars RPD, like from Stars RPD, like from the Stars team. Yeah, in Raccoon City. Like it's really kind of weird. And one of those dudes from the military, I swear to God, he looked like he was in 8th grade.
Yeah, like
Yes, there was like a blonde-haired kid who looked like he was like Eminem, like for.
Yes, yeah, and one guy had just the tactical vest on. It seemed like he was like he was short, like no sleeves in a mountain. So it was like, how are you?
I didn't notice that guy. Oh my God!
Really?
What?
It was he was one of the guys that had like an M16 or something. But it was I just glued onto that guy because I was like, you'd be so cold. Like he was like
dude.
trying to be all buff.
I mean, they all would have been cool. Nobody,
Yes,
no,
true.
not a member of that team had like a long sleeve on.
Yeah.
They're like short sleeves, tactical vests,
Yep.
some pants. Let's get on that.
5 of them? We barely got away from that one. The
And I'm
acting
like,
in some of these
did
cases.
you? Because
You lost a guy.
you shot at something that you should have easily been able to hit. The thing was the size of a dog, and you guys were missing it. And it was like it's also flat and wide. Like you couldn't hit a leg.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't touch anything.
Nothing.
And it was all skidding around like it didn't know what the heck
Nothing.
it was doing. And it was at that point that I wrote, you know what? I'm not even mad at the CGI. It's the acting, honestly. It's like they were all directed to not give a fuck about the delivery of this horrible script.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's a paycheck. Just let's get through it.
Man. Like we just needed a body for this line. Like, and we want to spread out
That's
the lines
so
a little bit more.
accurate. Yeah.
Like, because that dude, speaking of Resident Evil, I mean, that intro for the first one in like the 1996 version, some of those lines were delivered like they were. You know, like I remember vividly in that scene when Joseph, and this is in the Resident Evil intro, he's the RPD member that gets killed by the dogs, like before they end up like finding shelter in the mansion. And then Joe goes, Joseph! Like, and it's this weird sort of like dubbing over of the line, it kind of feels like. And it's just like so terribly delivered. And when that dude said that line, I'm like, you need to die. Because that line was terribly delivered. Mm-hmm. And I thought that like, I forget the name, the love interest for Dash.
Oh, Dr. something.
Her name is Vanessa Williams.
Oh, okay. So Vanessa, actress Vanessa Williams.
Oh, wow.
I thought I was like, I had high hopes for her because like when she stumbled upon some of the like body parts, I was like, okay, I can see that kind of reaction. Yeah, I would kind of feel the same way if I saw body parts, especially in a facility that was isolated and where I knew we were experimenting on giant spiders. Mm-hmm. But then it's followed up by the dude who she finds with no legs. And that scene, I wrote in my notes, I was like, did they mean for this to be a comedy? And that's when I was like, I don't know how to take this movie. Mm-hmm. Because the way the dude said it, like, he's wrapped up in this web and he goes, they took my legs, like, so casually.
Like he's in a, like, yeah.
Like, that's something you don't really say casually, man. Somebody took my legs, especially spiders.
How did, like, that was the thing. While I do love this movie, it is very bad. Spiders don't do that. Like, that's the whole thing.
It
Like,
was literally at some point, I was like, they better explain to me why these spiders are just, like, picking people off without just, like, taking one and being like, that's my food source. Because I know spiders do that. Yeah. Spiders don't just randomly just attack a person, eat legs, and then run off.
Yeah.
And it's just like that kept happening. And I was like, why are they doing this? Are they, like, trained to kill? Or what's happening here?
There should be no pincers. There should be no ripping of things. It would be biting, well, I guess, not sterilization.
Like these are like poison, like kind of immobilize you.
Yes, immobilization. Yeah, and then they
take you away.
Yeah, and then they drink you like a smoothie. Like that's how that works.
Be like,
yeah,
see you.
Exactly. Yeah.
And how many people did we find that were like split in half or
anyone
missing?
they touched just exploded into gore. And then, the other thing is, all the spiders only had two eyes. Like, if you noticed that,
I was like, why do they keep doing that?
Yeah, it was like binocular
vision.
That's
like a known thing that spiders have a bunch of eyes, and you keep showing two eyes.
Well, I think there was a couple close-ups though, where it seemed like they had already started to zoom in at a certain point. But like, if you look on the outside, like there were maybe like a couple eyes. Like, it didn't seem like the arrangement was correct.
Yeah. They like, some of their CGI, they had the right number, but, like, anytime we were in spider vision, it was just, like,
I see
binoculars.
I see, okay.
Yeah, it was.
My bad. Yeah.
No, you're good. No, it was a good, very point. Like, they had the graphics for it, but they didn't ever follow through for some reason.
Why also did they say, like, I was so, because with Ranger Rick.
Yeah.
And, because I knew it was coming, man. Like, I knew it was coming. I'm like, okay. There was a lot in this movie, a lot of, like, sort of, I don't even know if this is, like, a proper term, but, like, expositional foreshadowing about why certain things weren't going to be able to happen. Like, for instance, right in the beginning of the movie on the bus, the coach is saying, this is nothing but you and powder for 2 weeks. No phone, no this. And you're like, okay, you're setting up. Communication's going to be bad. And then there's
them to subvert that by being like, oh, there are phones, but this dude actively now cut the lines. So
But then also, almost immediately after that, there's
the
a
hunter?
shot of... Yes, thank you! The hunter's phone's ringing.
And then they didn't find it when they found him. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, yes.
I'm like, you literally just said that there's, like, no service.
That's because they barely reacted to him.
Yeah.
Like, they reacted to who I called room temperature Keith Boston. But, like,
what?
The other dude... The bald dude they reacted to.
Yeah.
But the dude that was up in the webs, like, they saw him. Like, he filmed. They saw him. They were like, all right, let's go.
Time to leave. The hunter that had the bow that was, like, actually strung up.
Oh, you're saying that, like, you called him?
No, the bald dude.
The bald dude was
like,
room temperature.
Like, split in half. He was room temperature Keith Boston.
There you go. I was confused.
Room temperature.
But they... Like, they just, when they saw the dude wrapped up, they were like, all right, it's time to just go.
Yeah.
Only for Trap Spider to fucking do a Spider-Man.
And that's what got me, though. Like, that happens, and he literally just been shown with a knife in his hand and having used that knife to cut open the cocoon. And then is subsequently grabbed by the foot, and then the knife is
just
gone.
Disappears, yeah.
And then he gets just, like, up close and personal with the pincers. Something that I find so interesting is one, I knew he was gonna die purely purely based on the color of his skin. I was like, you're gonna die. And it made me think of like how close up and like personal that death was, especially when you see the spider's pincers go in, and at that point you're not using CGI, you're using like actual props. It goes into the sides of his head, and I thought they were really gonna like pull his head off. Yeah. But it reminds me also of that scene in The Walking Dead when the guy who plays Chris Rock and everybody hates Chris. He was on that show briefly, and he gets one of the most brutal deaths seen in that entire show. And there's so many deaths where I see like minorities get, like, especially us, where it's just like the most brutal thing. Like, Glenn is a character where he's seeing this, and basically his character has to kind of like sacrifice himself, I believe, in that moment for like Glenn to survive. So Glenn is stuck, and it's basically this glass revolving door, and for whatever reason there's a lot of zombies on the other side of the glass, but he is inside of it. And so he gets pulled outside, and basically Glenn just watches as they devour that dude. And I mean, like, it's terrible. They literally grab his head and pull it apart like it's a pomegranate. And like, I don't think I've seen that really on too many people in that entire show. And it was just so vicious. I'm like, Ranger Rick, you got that, but with a spider.
The spider also did that to that.
One of the stewards?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I was like, okay, you gotta balance it out. Like, yeah. Okay. But also, you came back to you made out with somebody in front of somebody else, you're dead.
But also, they were so stupid. Like, you see snow, like, I guess he doesn't see the snowfall, but like, you had a fire going. Spiders are your main worry at this point.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, there's snow in this. Like, let me just like try to stick my body into the fireplace. Yeah. Wow.
Knowing what a chimney is.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Come on.
Yeah.
I was actually, because when I saw the chimney at first, I was like, oh, that's interesting. There's a fireplace here. Is it real? And then like I was like, why would you need to throw a fire? Because my assumption was just that it was like
fake or gas. Yeah.
And I was like, and then he started throwing fire. I was like, oh, that's weird. And then like the snow fell in, and I was like, wow, okay, well,
They're dead.
That's what I'm about to do.
A lot of plot devices.
There's a lot of goofiness. I literally wrote somewhere in the middle of this, I was like, it's times like these where I think about the fact that I hesitate on ideas. Then I have to remember that some writers wrote a script, the director chosen, and $2 million put into the creation and release of Ice Spiders.
Follow your dreams, kids.
Because
that's such a good point.
Goofy movie just it started out goofy. And it was just like, I'm not gonna not be goofy. It was almost like it was written to be goofy, but make everybody play straight.
Yeah.
But only straight enough that it's like someone was intentionally trying to make a B movie, but they fucked up and they made a D movie. Because like it tried to be in that so bad it's good range, and it failed.
Nope.
It tried so hard. It was just like, whoops, sorry, we made a bad movie. Because they just couldn't stick any landing. Every landing that was going, they just whoop. So we finally got to see the context of that scene you showed us before.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, it makes sense now. He didn't see the spiders.
Yeah.
So he wasn't going to help that guy. He was just doing his own little stunts.
Yep. He was just making runs.
Came upon it.
Yep. Yeah, I showed them the scene starts where it's the I guess Chad and then one of the other Olympic hopefuls are going back down the hill, and then you see their coach pass over them, and then the subsequent.
Was he going on a run? What was he doing?
Yeah, it was like last run of the day, like
because they were leaving. They were like, "We're done."
Yeah,
This is the last run of the day, boys.
Yeah,
I'm like, they're not coming with you though. What are you going up there for?
Yep, dude, his own stunts, maybe. Yeah, because that also didn't make sense. Like, why is the coach skiing? Like
you're supposed to be watching them do some stuff. Like,
yeah.
What was this retreat for? Just to have some fun? What's happening here? And those spiders. Either the spiders knew exactly where everybody was and were intentionally just doing goofy shit, or they just thought they had the lay of the land, and somehow people were just running into them instead. Because he's on there, and for some reason, there's just two of them. Yep. Just hanging up there doing nothing. One of them seems stuck, like he was in a video game and his animations got stuck, and then he just
glitched out,
just glitching out on top of the thing.
Yeah, couldn't turn left.
And instead
or
of
right.
like immediately from there being like, it's time to hop off, he waited till he saw a second one that seemed to zero in on him.
Yeah.
And then he looks down, and it's like, I left all the powder. I might as well just drop on top of these rocks right now.
Where, like, I guess when you, because if I remember correctly, you see him look, or I guess you get his vision.
He looks so many times down, and like it's leaving. The soft part's leaving.
Yeah,
and he's just like, nope, not yet.
And then there is some. It's like half of it to the right is rocks, and there's a little bit of snow to the left.
And he's like,
and so of course he just lands.
To the
right. just leg first.
And the spider immediately got down. I think both of them immediately got down there.
Yeah.
And considering that they will just like leap off of things, apparently, because at the end when they're like chasing Dash, they will just leap off of stuff. So like they got down there, and then and a dude that we have not seen before is just out skiing, and then he does a flipping triple axel, like Power Rangers flip, lands, and just goes right into them. And it's like, you also didn't see the spiders?
Yes, yeah.
Doing spider stuff?
I'm not missing that, man.
Like, it's bright white.
Right.
Yes. All of these are the brightest colored spiders I've ever seen in my life. They're Power Rangers. One is red, one is green, one's yellow, one's blue, one's black.
Yeah. One's kind of red.
Good point. Yeah. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Wow. Ice spiders is just the Power Rangers.
That's a way of looking at it, man. Oh my gosh, absolutely ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It is just incredibly ridiculous. I'm not even sure if I have much of anything else. To say.
That's about it.
About it. Do you have anything else left in your notes?
Who was that dude at the end?
Oh, the dude who came in was like, "I'd be ashamed if you just like."
Yes.
No,
they made it seem like
it was like I thought it was like a
cameo.
Yeah.
That, of a person I should recognize.
Thank you. Right. Right. Like I'm supposed to be like, "Oh my god! Oh, it's Jimberly." I have no idea who you are, dude.
It's like he got back in there and I was like, "Who was that?"
My guess is it was like maybe like a George W. Bush kind of adjacent character because of the cowboy hat. Yeah,
I did put. I was like, "Oh, right, this shit is in the middle of the Iraq War," because when the like this bad scientist dude starts going off about like
seeing people die in the war,
and security and shit, I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this is that time." But then Shadow Man pops up, and I'm like, "Am I supposed to know who he is?"
Right?
They made it like it was 100% like if that was a sitcom, that would have been like he would have stepped out, and
like,
the audience would be like, "What?" You were like, who? Yeah. Who is he? Who's this man in his cowboy hat?
Yeah, because everyone seemed to know that they're like, oh, he's like the super government,
right? Like, you don't mess with him.
Yeah.
Also, it just now finally dawned on me. Patrick Muldoon is the guy who played Dash. And it just finally dawned. I kept looking at him like, where do I know you from? And I'm like, Starship Troopers. It took so long, and that hurt. That hurt my head so bad.
Yeah, I just didn't.
Yeah.
Also, when they captured the spiders, and then Dash's friend shot a rocket at him.
Yep.
And I thought he killed them. Did he kill them?
He killed because they had the Black Widow.
They had the Black Widow capture, right?
And then the three that
were dead supposedly, right?
Yeah.
But then when the
one
scientists,
is just
like I was like, is that a seventh spider? Where did the spider come from? Because I was like, as soon as they said that there were 6, and they were like, there are only 6. I was like, okay, Dash killed one, and then he killed another, so they should be down to 5. Then they captured the Black Widow.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
so
okay,
the 3
they're down
left?
to like the 3, and we see because they maintain that 3 throughout the rest of it, and then all of a sudden this extra spider just pops up and starts killing him, and I'm like, wait, and it's also hard to tell his color because I was like, okay, they've the green, yellow, and red one, or the green, like orangish yellow, and the red one are the left ones. Yeah, but then this one pops up. I'm like, who is he? Where did he come from? What's happening here?
Dude, that's
Had
why
an
I'm like
extra
6
spider.
spiders. I'm
Yep.
like, that doesn't.
It was
That's not right
6. Yeah.
at all.
I was like, why lie? Why use that specific number if you yourself didn't know how many spiders you're going to use in this movie?
It's almost like they changed writers like halfway through.
They probably did.
Yeah.
No one writer wrote Ice Spiders. I can tell you that no one single writer wrote that. And that's what upsets me.
Yep.
Because that tells you that a consortium of people came together to make this movie.
Yep.
And it was made. $2 million. Sci-fi said, yep, that's a movie worth $2 million of a budget.
Yep.
And it got made.
It almost kind of seems like they gave. It's like they took 15 writers.
Yep.
And they took each of these 15 writers into a room individually, and they all told them, "Hey, I have this idea." And then they told each of those 15 writers, "Write me a section of the script that is from like this part of the movie." And then they just threw
Cobbled
all
all
those
together.
things together and said, "Now this is an hour-and-a-half movie. Go film it."
Yep.
Like, and they didn't have a chance to talk to each other. Like, they had no idea even that it was going to be used for a movie. That's how it seems like that movie was written.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, I would not be shocked.
One thing I will say as a positive
Yeah.
is I was very surprised that they got to the concept of Ice Spiders immediately.
Yeah.
Like within like the first 30 seconds, you see an ice spider. Like I thought for sure this was gonna be a movie where you like the spiders didn't show up to like a third way into the movie, and I was like, oh no,
No, they
that
broke
spider's
out
right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't even given us the backstory on these bad boys
Yeah.
yet. And they are already right here. No foreshadowing.
Why is it big? Who knows?
They're like, this movie's called Ice Spiders. Here's the ice spiders.
Maybe that's just how sci-fi does things. Because I was watching it on Tubi, and then another movie queued up right after it. That I
Snow
think
Beasts?
it wasn't Snow Beast. It was something about a winged. It actually started. Maybe it was because it was something that was like trapped in ice, and then the movie starts with them you seeing that like the ice is starting to like melt or get broken into chunks, and you see its eye. And then
Okay.
it cuts to a scene where this dude is fishing by himself, and then he gets attacked by this winged beast that comes out of the water. And that was
think
like
that
all
was
happens
Bats.
within like the first 3 to 4 minutes.
Dang. Okay.
I'm like, is that just how they do their movies?
I mean,
They just-
I mean, if it's made for TV, I'm sure
Yeah.
you gotta hit it.
yeah, we
You
don't
gotta
get time.
keep. Yep. They can scroll to any channel.
But
Yep. That's,
I am curious.
Hey, once again, sub an hour episode.
I mean,
There's not much else to say. There's no.
I mean, for
No,
an
hey.
hour and a half movie, it was very shallow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But time for everyone's favorite segment.
how many Panharmonicons does this get? How many Panharmonicons does this get? How many Panharmonicons does this get? Spit.
I can go first. I give it a 0.5. It's I mean it's one of those things where I do love this movie.
Yeah.
But it is truly so bad. Like, because that's not how spiders work. Like really, that's my main gripe. There shouldn't be that much blood. Like, there should not be.
That's not.
Why is the elk
yeah.
torn apart? Like, they were just like, oh, arachnophobia, and then we don't know how spiders work. They didn't get past that part, and then they were just like, all right, let's just rip it, send it.
Oh boy, 0.5. Okay.
It's interesting that you say arachnophobia because I didn't get it in this movie.
Okay,
Maybe
are
it
you
was
normally?
just a poor CGI? But like, I remember like getting like being like in an arachnophobia, like having that like kind of fear of
Yeah.
spiders. I don't never like I've gotten over like my fear of spiders. Not so much that I'm just like, hey, spiders, let me just start
Right,
playing with you
yeah.
and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
I don't just like freak out and like run away when I see a
Yeah.
spider. But like that and what's the other movie with the giant spiders? Was it Legs? No, Legs.
Eight-legged freaks.
Eight-legged freaks. Like that one. Again, you get that sense of like uneasiness because of the spiders. In this movie, it just no.
Yeah.
They were just you're like, oh, there's the spiders.
Yeah.
And I think like they just didn't want to. It is amazing how much actually time they spent on the spider themselves, despite that horrible CGI. Because if I made that CGI of those spiders, I'd have been like, maybe don't show them that much, guys.
Yep.
Like try to hide them behind
Yeah.
some shadows.
Yep. They
The
were
whole
very
movie would've taken
prominent.
place at night. Like,
Not on bright white snow, or you
Yep.
can see the contrast of the spider
Yep.
and everything else. But so 0.5 was originally what I was going to give this movie. It is now getting a -2.
Ooh, okay.
This movie, I don't like it. It is not that it's like, it's not that it, I could laugh because of it being bad, but it doesn't fall into that so bad it is ultimately good.
Yeah.
Like, this will not be a cult classic. It hasn't been in the almost 20 years it's existed, and it won't be in the next 20 years.
Nope.
Acting is garbage. Script is horrible. CGI just abominable. Where did the $2 million?
It's
Where
a good
was
question.
It?
Where did that go?
Where did that go? Because I think I could have made an amazing movie called Ice Spiders off of $2 million.
Yeah.
And they did not. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no,
Also,
that's a good
$2 million in 2007
Yes.
or whatever.
But that's how I feel about Ice Spiders.
I was going to give it a -3. Negative
Okay.
3 is my, and again, like I don't think that a negative constitutes like, oh, you owe me time back, because it's not like something that I'm like, I wish I hadn't watched that, and the same thing goes for Gus. It's not like I wish I had never seen that. It is something that to be honest with you, like I'm glad I've seen, because there in all of these are these like little gem moments that I think end up becoming things that. Like, or moments that we get to share with each other, right? Like, these little things that we get to use as, like, inside jokes, or, like, yeah, you remember we were watching Ice Spiders, and it becomes this fun little thing, and part of our little movie book club, as you call it. But damn, is it bad, dude. This, I mean, like, it is, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Between the CGI and, yeah, like, the delivery, I don't understand why this took place in the daytime. Like, it definitely should have taken place like at night. There was a scene that I did forget to mention, just because like I thought it was so hilarious, and it's the scene where like a lot of the athletes are like kind of like corralled in what looks like this shelter they were using for like where you drop off their gear.
Yeah.
And they're watching these 3 people cross the parking lot to the bus. Yeah. For some reason, when it switches to their perspective and it's showing that whole moment, it almost kind of felt like it was a bunch of referees reviewing gameplay footage for an NFL game.
Like, oh, look at him go.
Yeah, dude. Like, and it almost kind of like even the quality, the grain of the film changed slightly. And the way that they reacted to the people getting killed in front of them, it was like, oh shoot, yeah, oh that's bad.
Oh,
like,
that's our bus driver. Like, oh, how are we getting out of here?
Oh, it's Otto. Yeah, he probably had the keys on him, didn't he? I'm like, damn, dude, you literally just saw 3 people die in front of you, and you're just like, ooh, okay.
Oh, yikes.
I couldn't tell where things were. So when Frank was at the main building, he like looked over and he saw them.
Yeah.
But then he walked over there, and it took him forever, seemingly, to get over to them, even though it looked like they were just like
maybe 100 yards. Yeah.
So he gets over to him finally, and then goes around them, apparently, because they do not see him come up.
Yeah.
And
how do
he
you
gets to the back of it, and it's, hey, you guys all right? And meanwhile, I guess it must have been facing the other direction, because they're looking right at the parking lot, giving their little play-by-play on these guys trying to get to this bus. And then instead of going back to the lodge, they go to the bus. And I'm like, wait, what? Why are you headed that direction? What?
Because I think it was maybe they're like, oh, we gotta get out of here. I think was the whole thing.
So he was gonna leave everybody that he could have gotten out of there.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm gonna take these kids. We gonna get on out of here. And then they barely crash.
And dude is not like.
Did he survive?
I think so. I mean, at the end, it's like
I swear, at one point he was like vomiting blood, and I was like, "What happened to him?"
They love that. Maybe that's where the $2 million went. Ooh, a lot of people were vomiting blood. Yeah,
I do like when that dude was like wrapped up and he was talking so calmly and naturally, and then all of a sudden, like this. I was like, "Oh, caught up to him."
Yeah,
it was like within seconds of the blood.
Yeah.
He was just. Yeah, they better got my legs.
It was so goofy because as he was dying, like in his whole dying like expression, he literally went cross-eyed. Did you notice that? Yeah, like he goes, like in his. I'm like, all right, dude, you
and make a silly face on this one.
Yeah.
Cheese.
I was gonna say like you've clearly never died before, but I'm like that wouldn't make sense.
Also, was she dating him or something?
It's a good question. It almost kind of seemed like there was some intimacy there.
She was like holding and rubbing his face and like leaving you. So, I was like, I mean, what? I mean, I know you weren't dating Dash and Dash was trying to hit it, but like, what's going on here? Yeah. Also had in here, I guess that part where like they were about to arrest Dash Even though I don't think the military could arrest him because it's
Yeah.
just stars. But and then like she stepped forward and you mess with Spider-Man, you mess with all of us. It's like, you have to arrest me too. And I thought Frank was about to then step up and be like, you know,
Yeah,
so
truly, yeah.
and me, and everyone at the lodge. And then all those people show up like in the centers when like the vampires rush in. Like, where do these people come
where do these
from?
people come from? I thought they were all killed by the green spider inside.
Well, that was it. I appreciate you guys watching that one.
I appreciate the suggestion because,
Yeah.
again, much like us, I would have never watched this movie.
No.
I didn't even know this movie existed until you said it existed. I think you must have puffed it like into existence after talking about it, because I never heard of this movie. I am glad I saw it because it lets me know not what to not write and how to not make a movie.
Yeah.
Every step is something we're learning something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let us know what you thought of Ice Spiders, if you've seen it. If you have not, there are places you can see it. Tubi is one of them. And if you have, then let us know. I want you to see this movie. Don't like our scores aside. I want you to see this movie because I think your opinion matters more than our opinion does. I think you listen to. I hope you listen to us more just for the goofy stuff that comes out of our mouths, as opposed to like taking our criticisms for any type of validity. Because, I mean, I'm not Gene Shalit. I'm not Roger Siskel or is Siskel Rock? I'm not Siskel or Ebert. I'll just say that.
There you go. Yeah, that's easier.
So they'll take, we just BSing over here at the Panharmonicon Studios, just trying to entertain you folks, and I hope that you found this one entertaining. And if you find any of our other stuff entertaining, give us a subscription. It means a lot to us, and it lets us know that you enjoy hearing more of us. Hit that notification bell if you can for us. It just lets you know that when we drop new stuff, because as you can see, I will just drop So What the Hell Was whenever I feel like it. There's no like schedule to that one.
Without warning.
And if you can, just comment. Let us know what you thought. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Spotify peeps, if you can give us a rating of 1 through 5. I got 1. Yeah, you have to choose a number. I mean, it made it seem like you could choose all of them because I had 1 through 5, but like it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Follow. I'll keep us in your rotation, because I don't think Spotify has an algorithm where they just show you stuff that you've been like listening to podcast wise. I know they do like music wise, but not so much podcast wise. Also, drop a comment what you thought about Ice Spiders. Go watch it and then give us a comment letting us know, because I think we all need to experience Ice Spiders.
Yes.
It is a gem.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And for the boys at Panharmonicon Studios, this has been Damon.
This is Andrew.
And this is Farron.
And we want to thank you for listening to yet another episode 41 of Panharmonicon Studios Presents
A podcast.
What made that like my tech?
My elbow.
This is very interesting.
And that's not all. They need to eat constantly to survive. They're insatiable. If they don't eat every couple of hours, they will starve to death.
Cool.